Hello, I am Dr. Che and you are watching my YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about model essay. We would write model essay number 3. As you know, we are nowadays writing discuss both sides and give your opinion essays. This is model essay number 3. This would be video number 1 for this model essay. And this is essay writing course in particular for IELTS and TOEFL students and in general for any kind of English language exam. Please subscribe to my channel. Look at the description box for updates and links to my Facebook groups. Like and comment to encourage me. Share with other students to help them. And subscribe to my channel and press bell icon, this one, to get more free courses on vocabulary, grammar, writing, speaking, listening and reading also. Let us look at overview. This is an overview of my essay writing course. An overview. You can see, first of all, I would tell you what are the band descriptors, then time management, how to plan an essay, how to generate ideas, paraphrasing, introductions, conclusions, and many more general videos. Then I would discuss each type of essay. Nowadays we are discussing the first one, and I would write more than 15 model essays in my writing course, and I would explain you in step by step. Open playlist of my channel and watch complete course in order. Link is given below in the description box. So I would write a complete model essay and explain you everything step by step. It would take a bit longer time, but I would explain you everything step by step. I would intentionally make some mistakes in the essay to test your knowledge. At the end, I would correct the mistakes and I would explain you in detail. This is the question for model essay number 3. Some people say that parents should encourage their children to take part in organized group activities in their free time. Others say that it is important for children to learn how to occupy themselves on their own. Discuss both views and give your opinion. This is the same for every essay. Don't read them, just remember that you should give reasons and examples. So now I am in real exam conditions. I have read my exam question, and next is I should underline keywords. Then I should underline keywords. I know that this type of essay is discuss both sides and give your opinion essay. So I have to underline important words. Some people say that parents should encourage their children to take part in organized activity in their free time. Parents should encourage their children. Let us underline then. To take part in organized activities. Take part in organized activities in their free time. Free time is just understood. We are not going to underline. We can underline it also. Others said it is important for children to learn how to occupy themselves. Children should occupy themselves on their own. It is important for them to occupy themselves on their own. Then next is discuss both sides. Discuss both sides. And the second task is give your own opinion also. If you miss any of these, you will lose marks. Remember, you will lose marks. Now, as I am just explaining and also working on my laptop, but when you are in real exam, you just underline in within a seconds. Okay, so don't waste your time. Here it is just for the purpose of teaching. I am showing you everything. Now we have read the question, we have underlined the important topics, important things, and we know what the type of essay is, and then we should know what is the general topic of this essay. General topic, let us decrease a bit words. 20 would be fine. General topic is spending free time. Children spending free time. This is general topic, and the specific topic is whether their parents should control or select their free time or children themselves. This is my specific topic. Okay, and next is we are going to brainstorm more ideas. There are two opinions. Opinion number one is that their free time activities should be parents should encourage their children to take part in organized activity in their free time. This is opinion one. The next is that children should occupy their time on their own. They should themselves they should themselves decide. So opinion number one, opinion one is parents select organized activities for children. So what could be the idea that I could write in this opinion? Ideas, let us think about ideas. If parents select spare time activities for children, they would select those activities that are physically and mentally fit for children. They would select physically and mentally beneficial activities. Then we go for activities. For example, team sports. They learn how to interact with each other, and with team sports they learn communication under stress, communication, and many things. Number two is other parents will select those activities that are not only physically and mentally but also social benefits. Social benefits, they can make friends or they can increase their social circle. So this is opinion one, and parents should select organized activities for their children for their spare time. Now let us go to the opinion 2, that children should select their spare time activities on their own. So children on decision. You don't need to read this one, this thing while you're in your real exam. I'm just teaching, so I have to, you just need to write ideas, because you are writing on the same page as the question, so you don't need to go backward and forwards to see the question. So here I am writing because I have to teach you. I cannot teach everything at one place. What can be the benefits if children select on their own decision? They become mature or self sufficient members of society. They learn from, this is not separate, this is the, they learn from, if even if they make mistakes, they will learn from mistakes. They can, if they make their own decision, they would feel happy. They would not be not under any pressure from their parents. They have their freedom, you can say freedom of choice, freedom of choice, something like that. So after brainstorming your ideas, you should look at whether these ideas are relevant or not, and whether these ideas can be extended or not. So mature self from mistakes, it is okay, it is relevant, I can extend it, feel happy, or I can extend it also. And opinion one, physically mentally beneficial activities, team sport, communication, social benefits, make friends, social circle, I can extend both of them. So next is we have to decide what would be my opinion out of these two. I can this one I can write a bit more, and a bit more I can add a better vocabulary and write better, expand it better. So I would select this one. This one would be my opinion. This is my opinion. So I have my opinion, I have ideas for both these opinions, and then both these sides, then I have to start writing introduction. As you know, for introduction, number one is background statement, number two is paraphrasing or introducing both sides, and number three is giving my own opinion also. So these are three things that I should do in my introduction. Let us start. As you know, our general topic is, what is our general topic? Children spending free time, and specific topic whether the children, their time should be controlled by their parents, or they should select on their own activities. So I would write a general statement. Let us look, how can I write a general statement? As this is about their free time, so I would write it is, and the relationship with their parents, it is a matter of continuous stress for parents to decide where their children should spend their there was free time in question, there was a word free time. So I would use synonym. Instead of free time I would use leisure time. Their leisure time. It is a matter of continuous stress for parents to decide whether where their children should spend their leisure time. This is a background statement. Now I have to use paraphrasing and give my opinion. As you know and discuss both views and give my opinion, we use this formula. First of all, we use concession. We make a complex sentence with the use of while plus opposite opinion, and we make the sentence complex. While plus opposite opinion, then my opinion. Okay, so let us use here while opposite opinion. My opinion was that children should select their activities on their own, and opposite opinion was that the parents should select their activities. So first of all we would write about their parents selection, then about children's own selection. While some argue that children need to make decision take decisions need to take decisions I have changed my mind. I would not go for this opinion. I would go for second opinion. No, let us continue with the same. Let us see what we can write in with the same opinion. Was one is our own opinion, and the second one is about their parents. So first of all we would write about opposite about their children's own. Some argue that children need to take decisions on their own. I agree with those who believe that, what is my opinion, that parents should select their organized activities. So as you can see, I have paraphrased that children should learn how to occupy themselves on their own. Instead of occupy themselves, I have used participate, take part or take decisions. Need to take decisions on their own. I agree with those, and after those that the parents should encourage their children to take part in organized activity. Instead of organized activities, group activities, we can use collective activities. This is a very good synonym, collective activities. And instead of saying encourage to take part, we can say take part, we can change it to participate. So this is how we can change a little bit. We can paraphrase this one. You know what, now what, how do we paraphrase it? That we use concession, we use sentence order, then we use form of a word, use synonyms also. I agree with those who believe that let us look at referencing. Let us look at the while some argue that children need to take decisions on their own, I agree with those who believe that they is referencing to children, that they should take part. I will use participate. They should participate in collective activities. Which guys, when I was writing, my one of my staff came to inform me that there is a cesarean C-section that I have to operate on a patient. So let us write next body paragraph, and then I will leave to operate on a patient. I agree with those who believe that they should participate in collective activities. Here you can mention activities selected by their parents, or they should participate in collective activities. I would keep this by parents to mention at another point, but you can mention here also. There is no problem, and in this way is also correct. Let us remove this. Now let us look again at my introduction. It is a matter of continuous stress for parents to decide whether their children should spend their leisure time. This is a general statement about a general plus specific topic. A general statement, not answering exactly what the task asks. While some argue that children need to take decisions on their own, I agree with those who believe that they should participate in collective activities. That is good, that is fine. Now let us go through body paragraph. As you know, how we would organize our essay. We would organize our essay in this way. First of all, introduction. Then I would write to body paragraph 1, body 1. I would write opposite opinion. Opposite opinion in this way, in this case, is children's own decision about their spare time. Body 2 is my opinion, and then I would write conclusion. Body 1 would be opposite opinion that is not green, that is opinion 2, children own decision. So I would write here opinion 2, and here my opinion is I have agreed with opinion 1. Okay, introduction, body 1, body 2, and then conclusion. So in this body paragraph I would write opposite opinion. As it is classical to start on the one hand, as you can say opposite opinion is opinion number 2. So they can if children decide on their own, they become mature and self-sufficient member of society. They learn from their mistakes, they become happy, they are not under pressure, there is freedom of choice. You can use any of these things. So let us start on the one hand. Never forget this, the on the one hand. On the other hand, now we have to write a topic sentence. It could be As I am using it could be argued, it could be claimed, so it I am using distancing. You can go to my grammar course and see and watch what is distancing, to show that this is my not my opinion. So I am giving my opinion throughout the essay. Here I am showing the examiner that this is not my opinion, this is opposite opinion. It could be claimed that, it could be argued that, it could be claimed that. Argued I have used already, so I would use claimed. It could be claimed that children need to become independent. Children need to become independent in their, so I am using different words, not as the words in the question or in introduction. So children need to become independent in their decisions, DECISION, decisions about their free time. I have you already used free time, already free time is already given in the question task, so I should change in their layer time, but I have already written layer in the introduction here, layer time, so I will use another synonym, that is pass time. Pass times. There is one error. I will teach you what is the error. Just I am making error to teach you at the end. So this is topic sentence. It could be claimed that children need to become independent in their decisions on their about their pastimes. We would use plural here because we are talking about children, plural. So this is a topic sentence. Topic sentence like a headline. I would my whole, as this is the main idea of my complete body paragraph. Then I will extend. I will present my ideas. I would extend them. So first and foremost, my first idea was to become a independent and self sufficient. So first and foremost, uh, if they make any choice, if they make a choice on their own, so let us make it into gerund, would be a advanced level grammar. Making such kind of choices can make them a self sufficient, can make them a self sufficient and a mature member of society. First and foremost, I am presenting my idea, making such kind of choices. I am using gerund. This is advanced level English grammar. You can go to my grammar course and watch making such kind of choices can make them a self-sufficient and a mature member of society. How? Now I need to give reasons. What can be the benefits? What would be the reason? I can extend it anyway. If they make their own decisions, even if they make mistakes, they would learn from them, something like that. I'm going to use inversion here, not only they will enjoy deciding what to do, Instead of again choice, I am going to change here. What to do? They will also, then comma here is very important. We are using a concession or a complex sentence. Not only is at the start of sentence, we will use comma here. They will also learn from their mistakes. So if they make an immature decision, instead of if, I can use a bit advanced word, in case there is in case there is any immature decision about their free time. I am using first time free time, so there is no problem, because I have already used this is only free time is only given in the question, in the task, so I can use it one or two times. There is no problem about their free time. Not only they will enjoy deciding what to do, they will also learn from their mistakes in case there is any immature decision about their free time. But how? Let us give any example, because this is not clear yet how they become self-sufficient and mature member of society. Let us give an example, that if they make a wrong decision, what would be the result. For example, I can use for instance a bit more advanced. For instance, a child who decide to take up a sport, but later on he gives up, because why? Because it was more difficult than they expected can still take pride in their initial choice. So if they don't become successful in their one decision, they take a sport that is difficult, and they expected they can still take pride in their initial choice, that uh, I have chosen this sport, and I have tried to make it, but I could not, something like that. They can learn in their future, in their initial choice. A child who decide to take up a sport but later gives up a decision, well, then they can still take pride in their initial choice. Then what? Moreover, as I can, and this I am using a child, I can say he or she. Instead of he or she, we can use only single pronoun they. Moreover, they might remember the result when making future decisions. So if they make mistakes, they might remember the result when making future decisions. So this is how it can be helpful for them. Consequently, so what would be a result? Consequently, the activities selected by children themselves may have, might have, or may have, or could have. You can use may have. Let us use might have, may have also correct. Might have long lasting benefits because they will learn from their own decisions, from their errors, from their mistakes. So it would be helpful for them. So this is the end of my first body paragraph. Please look, after watching my free course on essay writing, you would be able to write very good essays, but remember you should take feedback from any IELTS expert. And I would also start my correction service in the last 6 months of 2021, and nowadays I am busy. I would hire an IELTS expert from UK, a native English teacher would preferably. We would both work together to provide you an advanced, comprehensive and cheap writing correction service. This is my Facebook ID. You can send me a friend request. You can ask me any questions. Stay in touch with me if I can start this service earlier. You can also join my Facebook groups for any updates and to learn more. Please subscribe to my channel. Look at the description box for updates and links to my Facebook groups. Like and comment to encourage me. Share with other students to help them. And at the end, subscribe and press bell icon to get more free courses on vocabulary, grammar, writing, speaking, listening, reading. Courses on vocabulary and grammar are already on my YouTube channel. So nowadays I am working on writing, then I would work on all of these topics. So stay in touch with me and have a look at my channel, a playlist of my channel for any updates. Thank you.